What's up, everybody? You see I'm sweating, right? Whoo! It is moist in here. It's humid and hot. Alright, so let me tell you what I got going on here real quick. I took 3 tanks out, a 40 breeder, a 29, and a 20 tall. Reason I took those out is I got me a new tank. I haven't even seen how many gallons it is yet, honestly. I need to measure it. I know that it's 4 feet across, 2 feet deep, and I just need to measure the height. It looks like it's about a foot, so maybe 12 inches. That's my guess. Anyway, I'm setting it up for a shell dweller tank. It's similar to a low boy, only it's like that one there, except for it's taller. So anyway, by the end of this video, I'll give you the gallonage on it and the dimensions and everything. Show you what the setup's going to be. I'm hoping this mix of shell dwellers goes together. If it doesn't, I got plenty of tanks, so I just have to move them wherever I need to move them. So we're going to try this out. I am going to section it, like kind of partition it, so it'll have 5 sections for the 5 species that I'm putting in it. There's 6 of each species, so this should be pretty cool. Anyway, let me turn this around, show you what's going on. Alright, so there's the tank. There's the 240 underneath it. So it's 4 feet and then 2 feet deep, and then I still gotta measure that. We got a tape measure right here. Look at that, on top of my handy cart. Yes, my handy cart is a mess. Don't judge me. So let's take a peek. I'm gonna guess a foot. I know on video you can't really guess. Yep, 12 inches. Just under 12 inches, I guess. So we'll call it 12 inches. So we'll do the math on that and kind of get you the gallonage on it. I'm guessing somewhere around 70 maybe, something like that. Sounds about right. This does have overflows and all that set up on it. Put my junk back. Whoa, I almost died. Died on camera. Never seen this video if I had died. So here's what I did. It does have an overflow. I just basically shut it off. Alright, so blocked off the overflow. I got a phone call in the middle of all that, so you know how it is. So I blocked that off. Really simple. This one here just has a bulkhead, and then in the back I just have a plug in it. I might plug or actually plumb this later, which isn't a big deal. I can just plumb it straight down into that tank and then hide the pump somewhere in the back. So I can always do that later. There's no rush to get it done now. This will also get a background. It's not going to happen in this video, but I am going to put a background on it. Most likely black is what I'm thinking. So for right now, just wanted to get the tank set up. So we're going to get sand in it, get filters on it, get this thing moving so we can get our shellies in there. And we'll go through the 5 species that are going in here. So after taking the measurements on the tank, we found out it is a 59.6 gallons, so we'll call it a 60-gallon tank. I already did everything, so I didn't really show you the whole setup. We used play sand, Texas Holy Rock, different fish. Anyway, yeah, I'll show you. Here we go. We have shell dwellers in the tank. So let me just kind of run down what's in here, what's going on. I do sell fish out of here, so I do have fish that I sell actually in this tank. So if you guys are looking around, you see barbs and black neon tetras. What else we got in here? Some guppies. And we get, those veiled cherry barbs there. There's also some Neolamper longus burchardi in here. So yeah, just a little heads up. So let's talk about the shell dwellers themselves. These little guys right here, these are similis. There's 5 different species in here, so those are the similis. Oh my gosh, they start with a T and I have already forgotten. Look at me, trying to make a video on shell dwellers and I can't remember. Temporalis, that's what those are. They're the black ones. Very cool. And these are the gold ossies right here. Hello, gold ossies. Back there, you're going to see a huge male multi, Neolamper longus multifasciatus. That's way in the back there. That's the big boy. He runs the group. And And then his females are back there. Another little gold Aussie. I'm trying to find the Lextras. I saw one pop out. There they are. So those are the Lextras there with the little yellow tip fins. These are one of my favorites. Very, very cool. Love them. And the Versharis, they're kind of hiding in the rocks and stuff, so yeah, they're in and out. I just did a lot to this tank, so they're kind of freaking out, like, hey, leave us alone. So let me back up and kind of give you the view here. We use Texas Holy Rock in the back there, as you can see. Some driftwood just to help that pH not climb too high. Just kind of help bring it down. It also looks nice. So the plants, we've got some Java fern back there, and then I've got Devil's Ivy, the pothos. Actually comes out of that tank and then runs into this one. As you guys know, I have Devil's Ivy pretty much everywhere. You guys want to say hi to Tank? Tank, come say hi. Whoa! Tank is battling a case of ick. You can kind of see it there on his nuchal hump. But anyway, Tank's doing better. We are still selling Tank. Can't really keep him. I don't have a tank for him. Tank needs a tank. That one there is empty right now. Anyway, that's kind of what's going on in the fish room. I love this tank. I've already given you the dimensions on it. It's been running now for about a week since you guys saw the last clip. For you guys, it's instant. It's been about a week or so. I did have giant Danios in here, which are now in this tank. I had the giant Danios in there, and they were just kind of picking on the little guys, so we moved them out. Apistogramma cockatoides. Look at that guy. Pretty, isn't he? So back to the shell dwellers, since that's what we're here for. In the front side of the tank, there really isn't a whole lot of digging going on after the first week. But the Maltese, these guys have just shredded the back of that tank. You can see there's mounds everywhere. I am going to put a background on this. I'm going with white. We had a lot of debate. The problem with going with black on the back of this tank, and I can show you over here, is that you get all this glare. I mean, hi. Whereas if I put the white in the back, you don't really see it. You see what I'm saying? So even with the blue, we get a little bit of it. With the black, it's hard to film. So 5 different species of shell dweller in here. You guys can see. I'm not getting aggression between the shell dwellers. They've kind of set up their own little territories. As you can see, I need to add more shells to this. I'm working on that right now. They're on order. As soon as they come in, obviously I'm going to add them. The Maltese need a lot of shells. So we're going to be adding several to the back there. And we're already getting a lot of breeding behavior, which is awesome. I'm really happy about it. I can't wait to get a bunch of baby shell dwellers in here. Kind of spread the shell dwellers throughout the city, introduce people to them, really show them what they are. I'm excited. And then of course we have a bajillion baby guppies. We got a little thing. Anyway guys, I want to thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the button right there. And we will talk to y'all later. Peace. Say bye. You want to say bye? You're not even the feature of the video. Well, how about you, big boy? You want to say bye? Look how big he is. He's just huge. That's the biggest multi I've ever seen. Later.